morning. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Good evening to friends in North America. And hello to anyone watching on replay. My name is Nancy Hetker, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. And today I am going to be making my first play with a suite that's being released to customers in November. It's called Meandering Meadows. And let me show you what's in there. It's got this garden meadow stamp set and coordinating dies with all kinds of interesting bits and bobs. Obviously some dies that coordinate with all of the images, but then also some shape dies that are going to make some mountains and bushes and stuff. Could be interesting to build with those. But today I'm mostly going to play with the designer series paper, which is, it may look kind of familiar to you because it is the second batch of impressionist inspired scenes that we've had in the last couple of years. The first one was really popular because it was very, very pretty, just like this one is. So I was excited to see this. And I'm just going to show you all the different patterns. I'm just looking to see comments here. I'm trying my iPad today as a monitor. Hello, Gladys. Thanks for joining me today. So there's one, and the backs are mostly sort of watercolored single tone or single color to be able to use in coordination with. There's one, two, what's on the back of that one? That one's some greens. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now that one's got actual flowers. 10, sky and clouds. 11, more sky and clouds. See, look at that, those are kind of similar there. 12, and again, more flowers. So there are 4 each of the 12 sheets. And for most of them, I think I'm going to be using the scenes and not anything with the second side, the B side, but that's okay. I have gone ahead and cut a piece of basic white that's the same size as a standard card base. I went ahead and I cut it with this arch. Now, it could be a gateway, it could be a window, however you like to think of it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start by stamping a sentiment. And I think I'm going to use the Thinking of You out of the Garden Meadow set. And I've put my Stampin' Pierce mat under there because this is a photopolymer set, and the cushioning that's not built in is provided by this mat. And I'm stamping that there. And then I'm going to go ahead and run this through this exposed brick embossing, 3D embossing folder. And you want to do your cutting and stamping first. because if you embossed first and then ran it back through the cut and emboss to cut out the arch, you'd press out the embossing. And once you've got the embossing in there, it's basically impossible to stamp. So I'm going to get that lined up as straight as I can, since there is a strong horizontal. And I'm going to go run that through my Stamp and Cut and Emboss, and I'll be right back. Okay. And there we go. And that has really transformed that nicely. And now I want to see which one of these I want to frame in that. Archway. That one's nice. When you join me, please do say hello so I know who is here. I think that one is nice. I think that could be really nice. And you see how you can change where you put it so that you've got different elements highlighted depending on what you want to put in. I think that one's nice too. I think I sort of took a look earlier. That one's okay. I think I'm going to limit it to choosing between these four. Don't think I want that so centered. I think I want it, if I did that one, I would want it offset a bit. And I'm thinking maybe that one. Okay, I'm just going to decide here because they're all beautiful. And if you're commenting and I'm not seeing it, I apologize. Like I said, I'm trying my my iPad because usually I use my laptop. To do. Okay, let's see how we do here. go, that's on. And we'll add some more glue. And that should line right up with the edges if your initial cutting has been good. Let's glue. Here, let's turn that over. Get that extra glue off. My goodness. Think it's missing something? Yeah, I'm not sure what it might be missing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I may decide to use them or not. And I'm just going to double check the colors that they've used in this paper. Many of them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so some pecan pie. And I'm going to add in a little lemon lime twist, actually. That's one of the colors used in here. And this is the light pecan pie. I have a soft spot for quail, having lived in Arizona, where they are a native bird. They they are very funny, particularly when, well, they can fly, but they don't like to, and they like to wander down the middle of the road and just basically don't pay attention to cars, and they'll they'll dart out into the middle of the road and you think they've crossed, and then they'll decide to dart back the other way, and you're like, what are you doing? And then when they have babies, which are the cutest little balls of fluff, they just basically you stop for a little quail parade during breeding time. Okay, I am going to cut this out and be right back. I saw it slide as it went through. That's frustrating. Okay, let me do a little hand trimming here. The die slid right as it went through the roller. So it cut much closer on that bottom edge and left more at the top than I wanted. So we'll just follow that around and trim some off. And I'm just thinking we'll have them. I was thinking I'd have them perched on there. Not sure that adds much. And perhaps they are a bit lost. Yeah. Yep, I think that was not an improvement. Why I have several different packs of these, but oh, yes I do. Okay, I had a slow start to this morning and my slowness seems to be continuing. Again, oh, there we go. Hello, Paula. These are new too, these adhesive back sparkle gems. I think they're out of the mini catalog. Come here. And I'm just thinking a little bit of life might not be a bad thing here. That I think I'm liking better. Okay. What do you think? Get my mess out of the way. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I think this is going to take a little more playing. Figure out how best to use all of these bits and bobs. Yeah, I like these glimmer, what are they called? No, that's not it. Adhesive back sparkle gems. That's what they're called. In champagne, black, and they call it white. I'd call it perhaps more silver, but that's okay. Get off my finger and back onto the plastic. And yep, so there's Garden Meadow and the coordinating dies and all the papers, wherever they are. That's how I store them. So thanks for joining me today. I will be back same time, same place next week with another project, and I will see you then. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.